Oh, look who it is, Mr. Folgers. Play my Madden game. But I'm out of the playoffs. Nah, like I'm 7-3 right now, but even if I win out, which won't happen, that still won't probably be good enough. Bro, the NFC fucking conference is good as hell. The only reason I didn't, because the old dude I was playing, he was being on some bullshit, talking about the schedule, talking about, oh, it's midnight. No, I ain't playing it at midnight. Oh shit, the bomb's in here. The bomb I'm about to play.
I look up. So many.
Yeah.
So many.
He's fucking ass. He used to beat his ass at 17 every time we played. But now with my luck, I'll probably fucking lose, because I don't give a fuck anymore. Whatever happens, happens. Fuck it.
My girl showed me love, she know I make sacrifices. And if it's real love, then
knocked out the playoffs, homie.
To get ahead, man, you gotta make sacrifices. That's a hungry mind.
Oh, I played a game last night and I lost.
Yeah. What you telling me? I sense the jealousy, I got telepathy, I got the recipe, I got the streets and I don't got no felony. Forward thinking, yeah, my mind is ahead of me. Mama said it's gonna be whatever you let it be. It's some homies
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features one team who wants to ground and pound. The Rams are top 10 in rushing yards, going up against the Saints front seven that will need to be up to the test.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get
is he fucking stupid?
With the New Orleans Saints. And this will not be returned.
Yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Ay, yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Ay, every day I'm shot callin'. I'm a spray, make it rain just to let you know I've been ballin'. Ay, yeah, I've been ballin'. Yeah, just to let you know I'm ballin'. I'm a spray, make it rain just to let you know. Tell her to get up on my face. Yeah, I've been ballin' since like yesterday. Yeah, all this money all up in the way. All this money in the way. You know that I'm walking with the bird.
Oh, this dude is stupid. Literally. My home jerseys are white, and he switched to all white jerseys. And I quit the game, and I fucking posted on the page, I'm like, bro, my home jerseys are white. He goes, like it matters? It does matter. Like, what the fuck? We can't both wear white. Jesus. Fucking throwing to the wrong goddamn team. Talk about, bro, I thought it was my receiver. Jeez. Alright, talk about touchdown. Oh fuck, wrong team. No, I'd break my controller right in half. Like a chainsaw to that bitch. I better not catch nobody cutting their fucking controller with a chainsaw. Ever.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we should look to the war up front.
I guarantee before he left, they made him pass gas, didn't they?
And they're going up against the Saints team that will need to keep the running game in check.
He had to pass gas in order for them
to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League.
My dad had one, and that's a federal requirement.
The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago.
Had to be. They do it like when you wake up.
From the tunnel, they're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the New Orleans
They
Saints.
fucking stick that shit up your ass through the colonoscopy, or you can leave. They have to make sure you're passing gas.
And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down.
When Josh gets his fucking wisdom teeth cut out tomorrow, that shit's about to be hella funny.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. To throw is Breeze.
Oh, great. Battery low.
Incomplete. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
When you see
That'll bring
passes
up
knocked
second
down
down.
by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you
Let's
know
go
that in
second
their
down,
zone
bitch.
coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
I do.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but
Party's
running
open,
backs,
so
they can be a
I mean,
big
that's
part
what
of
it
any
is.
passing
He ain't gonna
offense
be leaving his
nowadays.
crew. Yep.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Exactly what he's wanting to do then.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
And I'm going to tell him what you're doing,
So
too.
that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Ain't leaving me alone in the party with him.
First down, here's a run with Peterson.
No, because he's going to talk about, hey, Silver, let's do a raid. I'll have to laugh in his face.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. From the gun, it's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Man, turn them in.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
What are you going to hold him for? What are you going to hold him for? So you're not going to answer my question?
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Left
you
side
didn't.
and caught by Fleener. And he's able to get it down to the
Why not?
25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well,
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here.
everybody on my
First
fucking
quarter, haven't
team's
we?
getting hurt
And I
now.
think
That's
it
just
works
fucking
couple
great.
ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On second down, Peterson. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. It's complete to Fleener. Breeze finding Fleener for New Orleans first.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big.
That's what they were aiming for. You want to keep moving the sticks, get into a rhythm, gain confidence as you go along. And right now, mission accomplished.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Breeze to throw on second down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And he knocks it through. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First carry here for Todd Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Super 66. Hardball. Watch 81.
Gurley again here on first down. A big hit. Knocked down sideways around the 37.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Here's Goff now on second down. Austin's got it left side. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first down, it's Gurley. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Now gone. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch.
Well, fix your
and
shit.
That play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Bro, this receiver has gotten hurt 3 fucking times this year. I literally can't win for fucking losing, bro.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Out of the gun. Goff. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Shotgun now for Breeze. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field, and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
Now Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. And look out. I think he's going to go. He's at the 50. The 30.
Wow.
10. 5.
Madden is really fucking hoeing
the
me.
distance across the goal line for 2 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They begin on the ground with Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. He lets it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I want to fix my fucking defense. He's running the same running plays and then the same routes passing.
And the Saints add
Change
on
up
to
my
their lead.
play calling.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. Well, if you haven't gotten enough football this Thanksgiving weekend, there's still more to come. Tonight,
yes,
you're pumped up. It's 2 of the most storied franchises in NFL history doing battle, the Packers and Steelers from Heinz Field. Then tomorrow night, more. Wrap up your Cyber Monday with the Texans at the Ravens from Baltimore.
Man, is it time to start shopping already?
Just go online, man. I said Cyber Monday. Click, click, click. Back to throw. Goff. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. In a double coverage.
Well, I'll do this long fucking down.
A great read, and it's picked off. And his
I'm handing this game away, bro.
Football at the 35-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
To throw, it's Breeze. It's complete. Flater, right side. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A good pick up there of 20 yards. The Saints put up 29 points a game last year, second only to the Falcons, and they're in range to get some points on this drive as well. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to churn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it'll bring up third down.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. But I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. From the gun on third down, Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Dumps it off to Gurley. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw is gone. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
They'll try and throw for it here. Wide open receiver complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Second down, this is Gurley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. From the gun on third down. Gone. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. So on 4th down, Goff will yield to Greg Zuerlein for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. On 1st down, Breeze. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trumaine Johnson. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back near the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Go, 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 hey, run it, run! That's it, baby, that's it!
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Well, you know what they say about the best laid plans, partner. I mean, this one was totally foiled. They played for the pass. The idea was if you want to run it, that's fine. We'll rally up and make the tackle. Except they didn't get it done.
Yeah, 3rd and long and a big run there. How about that? Second down now after the incompletion.
Watch tight, tight is right. Watch tight, tight is right. Here we go, like 20. 4 down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Got it left, got it left.
Here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And just shedding him off there. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we send you cross-country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report, here's Larry Ridley. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them. That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there at 22. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It's the former Ram, Nick Fairley. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff now looking to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. So on 4th down, Goff will yield to Greg Zuerlein for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. Quick update from Levi's Stadium. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And brought in here by Flainer. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
What did you do? Talk to myself?
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to get him. And that's sack number 18 for him on the year. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Read it well, and it's picked. Fighting through, and he's got space. There he goes left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now it's Gurley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Second down following the run.
86 on the go, 86 on the go. That's you,
Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is knocked down from the side. 11 more on that one and another first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
So it'll be first down here after the run. On first and goal, Gurley. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The offense on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Out of the gun, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
When it's 3rd and goal, you don't need to make a heroic play. You just need to make a play and able to knock that one away. That was really nice.
Yeah, I don't think going for the interception, like you said, just wanted to make sure that the ball hit the ground, and it did.
I'm going to call heroic anyway.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. All right, so this one's now back within a field goal. And if anybody tells you they see how this one's going to end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
And this game's had more twists and turns than a good mystery novel.
You even know.
And I have a feeling we've got a few more twists and turns in store for us before they shake hands here.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you
Sam,
start
shut up.
You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
That's disgusting.
totally didn't
Shut
affect
up.
me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how
What
they
happens
attack
already
them
after
here.
you, your mic, really?
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And some room to roam now. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much.
And he's going to go down here, a sack, push him back to the 34. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
I really do.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently, neither guy is immune.
Now Goff on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Shut up for a minute.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Goff now to throw. Looking for Watkins.
Well, I got hit as I fucking threw, and he just threw straight up into the fucking air.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He's at it again, Charles.
Oh, like I was trying to throw a fucking bullet pass, and he would have caught it. But when I fucking got hit, he just swung it up in the air.
We use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now look at him go. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown or the two-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
Now gone. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Gone. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. So after the INT, it's Breeze. He's going to air one out. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. From the gun, here's Goff. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now a first down throw. Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus Williams. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Delvin Breaux with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On first down, Breeze. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the end. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Value 3, value 3.
And search a redemption from the pick six. Gone. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Brees going to throw here. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And now it's third down.
Yeah, wow.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Brees to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Webster. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, that tackle right there, that might have just saved the ball game.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Rams have won the game. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Rams, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Saints, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. So that'll do it for us.